Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This reading is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Scorpio, now on to your January 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. Hi, Scorpio. First card you have is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio. You know, this could be you, because I'm hearing that you're going to figure things out and how to make things happen, and that you're going to want to push forward on something. And it could even be that you need to clear the air. You may feel like, I need to clear the air. I'm going to speak up. I have to say something here. You could be speaking to your family. For some of you, it could also be to a boss. And you may feel like you want them to listen to what you have to say. Maybe you feel like whomever this is isn't treating you right or treating you with respect, possibly. If it's not you, this is somebody in your life that's going to be making the declaration that they are making things happen, and they are, it could be like moving out. Could be also, my guides are saying, starting their own business, leaving a job they had and leaving to start their own business, or leaving where they're living to move out and go on their own somewhere else. You may feel like they're making a rash decision or being irrational in January. If this is not you, you may feel that way about a air sign person. Remember, that could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. They may feel like you're linking them with the wrong people, or like you have the wrong idea about them. Or like, yeah, like you don't have me figured out right. You got me all wrong. It could even be one of your kids saying that to you. Like, you don't like my friends, or you think we're up to no good, or you don't know what I'm all about. You've got the wrong idea about me. It feels like if it's somebody else that they're having that kind of attitude. I keep hearing, though, I've got to go my own way. I need to change direction. Either you think that or they think that about their life. It's almost like a path of self-discovery. Like whoever this Knight of Swords person is, whether it's you or whether it's somebody else, they're kind of trying to find themselves. And, you know, that old song, I did it my way, you know, I feel like that, I'm hearing that faintly in the background. Like that's what their thought process is or thinking is. So the next card in your reading, Scorpio, is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the card of the apprentice. So you could be learning a new craft or a new skill. You could be starting a new job or a new business. You could be focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail, and gaining financial gain from whatever you're doing. If you have your own business or you have a sideline business, you may be really focusing on putting out new products or services. If you work for another business or company, you could be really putting the finishing touches on some kind of report or project for work and like polishing it up and finishing it up before you hand it in, before you submit it to your, the boss, the owner, your manager, whoever. It could be something you're creating where you're like, I got to make this perfect and just right, because once it's finished, this is going to really get me somewhere. Maybe you're inventing something. Maybe you're a craftsperson and you're creating something. Maybe it's a video. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's some kind of DIY stuff, or something you want to sell. I feel like there's money to be made here from whatever this is that you're doing. And I get that you're thinking, I'm going to receive a lot of compliments and acknowledgement and accolades from this. So I feel like you're taking a lot of pride in something that you did, whether it's something you created for a company you work for or a business you own, or if it's just something that you've created and you thought, I'm going to put this out and see how people like it. You may be planning on selling it. And it's almost like, Scorpio, if you breathe life into this with your own talents and skills and craftsmanship, it's like it becomes magic. It's like something you're doing, something you're working on or creating. It's like where you really shine. Now, this could even be if you're making a holiday party. Sometimes holiday parties still go on after, December 25th. It could be for some like special event, special gathering. So this could even be something you're doing that's like a form of decoration. And I feel like this will get people to notice you, acknowledge you, and acknowledge your talents, skills, and knowledge also. So the next card you have in your reading, you have two people. You have a lot of people cards. You have three in your reading. And I'm going to say before I get started here on this is your second people card. They're always the hardest to read because it's going to mean multiple people. Obviously, it's not going to be all the same. But here you have the Page of Pentacles, which is an earth sign person. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you. If you have a rising sign or a moon sign, that's an earth sign. This could be a child to you because pages can be children. They can be adults that are immature or young at heart. So we just have to see who this is for you. You could be worried about somebody in your family that's got a health problem and is not doing well. They could have cancer or some other type of sickness that's like ongoing, not some quick like fly-by-night sickness. They could have trouble with breathing. They could have trouble with keeping their head up or elevated. And this person could be making things challenging for those people around them because of their health issues. Now remember, like I said, this is going to be different for all of you. If that doesn't make sense to you, because let me tell you something right here. This sickness this person has, I don't feel it's new in January. I feel like they've already had it. So you would know this person. And remember, they would be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but that could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could also be a child to you, especially a son, but could be a child to you that wants to buy something you don't approve of. It could be a vehicle, it could be a business. You may feel like they're doing things in a challenging or backwards way. But you may also be worried about them or feeling sorry for them at the same time, depending on who this is to you, because this is going to mean multiple options here of who this is. But I feel like they want you to listen to them. And in their mind, they may feel like they're thriving or that they're doing better than how they have been in the past. I do get it again. For some of you, this is a person in your life that's going to make a gigantic leap of investing money in something. Maybe they're buying a house or, a business. I don't know, a vehicle. I don't know. This could even be a significant other to you. It could even be if you have a relative or someone close to you that wants to pay for some kind of plastic surgery, or they could be transitioning. They could be doing that. But whatever it is, you're like worried about them and you feel like it's very expensive what they're doing. So the next card, here's your next people card, Scorpio. Don't you love it when all the people cards come up? Some people really get mad. I find it easier when they don't come up, but I have to read them. This is what showed up for you. You got the Page of Cups. This could be you. This is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Now, pages can be children, like I said, with the Page of Pentacles. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. But this could be you. It could be another water sign person in your life. Some of you are finalizing details to adopt a child. If you have a child already or somebody in your life that you feel may have some kind of, maybe they have bipolar disorder, or they could be suffering from something else that's affecting them mentally or emotionally or both, you may be wanting to take them to see somebody. See some type of doctor. If you are somebody that sells items, products, or maybe even services, you may start a special line that focuses on children. Could be clothes, could be some other kind of products. And so you may start a line that would be something that people would buy for their kids. So this could be you, because when I look into how do you feel about them, I get industrious and enterprising. That's how you're looking at the Page of Cups. And they look at you like, I feel this is you, because I've got my wits about me. I've got my act together. So they're looking at you like you're them. So when I look at how does Scorpio look at Page of Cups, then I look at how does Page of Cups look at Scorpio. So I feel for many of you, this is you. And I do feel that this Page of Cups feels like they need to get their life moving in a new direction, which also did come up in the Knight of Swords card to some degree. And I do feel like this Page of Cups wants to look better physically, feel better physically and mentally. And I do feel like there is some kind of element of wanting to surprise people as well. So the last card you have in your reading for January 2023, Scorpio, is Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a card that's used to be called the Miser card. This is holding on protectively to things of value. It could be money. It could be other things of value. It could even be your emotions. Four of Pentacles can also indicate financial success could be coming to you in the future. You may be really, really pragmatic about your money and be thinking about how to handle your money better, how to save for the future. I also get a portion, like you want to put this portion out there, like either in a sideline gig or hobby or a sideline business, or invested in property or invested in something, but you're keeping other money in reserve. You're not willing to do all of it. It's like you're holding back some of it, but you want to take some of it and invest it in something. And it's kind of like you're ready to take a risk or a chance or a gamble because you're ready to put your money on something and you know it's going to hit big. Now, it could be gambling at a casino, but for some of you, I feel it's more like something that you're hearing about or something you've got a tip on. Like I said, it could be a piece of property, it could be the stock market. I don't know what it is. It could be crypto or some other form of digital currency or something that you hear about. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on that. Could be in a business you want to run, you want to start and own. And it may be about something that you know once it gets going, it's going to be big. But you're not going to put all of your eggs in that basket. You're willing to put a chunk. That's what it feels like to me. It could have to do with the stock market because I also hear the word trade comes up here. I do feel if you haven't had a good time of money lately, I do feel like this is a time for Scorpios where they're going to start to feel like they're accumulating wealth. And you know, you may be holding your cards close to the vest about how to do something. And once you start capitalizing on it and it's working well for you, then you may also turn around and teach others how to do what you did. And then, but they have to pay for that knowledge. And then you make money off of that. Some of you will do that. You may want to listen to that, what I just said there again. That was a little confusing, but the best gemstone crystal I got for Scorpios to work with, use, and wear in the month of January 2023, you got Unakite. And Unakite is a stone of vision and opening the third eye. It's also useful for scrying. And somebody asked me what scrying. When I look at my crystal and I get messages and predictions, that's scrying. It does, this gemstone doesn't have to be clear to do it. It will work with solid stone also, like opaque stones. Unakite is also a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together, and it stimulates compassion and empathy. Unakite encourages gratitude and it instills determination. It's going to be really good for your memory, enhancing your memory. It's also a good stone for you, Scorpio, in January. That's going to help elevate your mood and energy and kind of make you feel like you're on top of the world feeling. And it's going to be a good gemstone for you to like find solutions, solve problems. So if you got any like problems you got to solve at work or at home or wherever it is, if you wear this stone or carry it or sleep with it under your pillow, you may find this energy of this stone is going to help you to troubleshoot and solve problems. It's also going to resonate strongly with you to when you're working on anything, a creative project, a work project, a business project, a home project. It's going to help you shine your best light. It's going to help you in the creative process to really excel, which did come up here. I do feel that that will happen for you. And remember, Scorpio, if you don't see what I'm saying here in January, it may have already happened. Sometimes people write me and say, what you said happened to me a year ago, what you're saying right now. Or this, what I'm saying right now, could happen a year from now. Maybe it already happened to you 2 months ago, or it's going to happen to you in 2 months in the future. But I highly recommend watching your rising sign if you know it. Watching both, it will give you more of a complete picture of what's going on for you in January or around January. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're already subscribed and you're not getting notified, you may want to click that notification bell again and then click it again, because there's been a lot of changes here on YouTube, and that may be why you're not getting the notifications. And please do consider liking this video and sharing it with others, because it will help me reach more people and it will help this channel to grow. And I would appreciate that greatly. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can find the most recently recorded videos. Links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And those links, if you click on them, will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And then you can pick whichever zodiac sign you want. You can also get them by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. There you will see all the video series I have recorded. You can go to the different series, read what divination tools I used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign link you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's link, sign that you want to hear about, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I won't go into all the video series listed down below because there are many, but I'm just going to name a few. So if you would like to get the psychic crystal readings that I do for each month, so if you want January 2023's psychic crystal reading for your zodiac sign, that link is down below, and it's also on my website. Remember, these crystal readings are like a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing here on YouTube. Also, I did 2 New Year's specials this year, 2. So the first is my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. And I also did psychic crystal readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. You're going to get a lot of messages and predictions there. I looked into every category I could think of in those crystal readings. I looked into how the year is going to affect you, what you need to be cautious of, what are the blessings in the areas of work, business, love, health, family, and, any other predictions that came up. So you may want to check them out. And in the psychic tarot readings, I did 16 cards in total. So there's a lot of predictions there for general readings for you. And if you can do it, it might help you if you can watch your rising sign and your sun sign both. Also, don't forget you're still being affected by the eclipses that we had at the end of October and in the beginning of November. And I always do video series, or I try to do video series every time we have eclipses. So the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 8th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo for each sign of the zodiac. And the eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses bring endings and beginnings. And when I recorded both of those video series, the predictions went out well past 6 months. Usually eclipse effects last 6 months, but in both of those video series, I was getting messages and predictions that went out further than that. So you may really want to check them out. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022-2023 for each zodiac sign are available. And remember, this started, that pre-Mars retrograde phase started in September of 2022. The official Mars retrograde ending is January 12th, but you're still being affected by Mars retrograde all the way in the post-shadow phase until the middle of March 2023. So you may want to check that out. As I said, there's other video series links down below. Please be sure to check them out. I put a lot of work and effort into these psychic predictions and messages for you guys because many people want private readings with me, and I really can't get to all the people on the list. I have over 2,000 people on my cancellations list and my wait list. So this is the best way to get messages and predictions from me and my spirit guides in the short term. Also, if you would like to make a donation and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a link down below in the description box that's connected to PayPal. And I want to thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. And oftentimes I think of saying your names of who donated, and then I think some people don't want other people to know that they watch psychic readings. So just know I do see the donations, and I do truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull, and I also have been putting them on my community pages on YouTube now because some people are bailing on social media platforms. They don't like them anymore or as much as they used to. So I am posting them here on YouTube, but they're in writing. And many people find that these predictions and messages speak to them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but here and there, or some people do find the whole message and makes sense to them. I do believe if you feel drawn to check them out, that there is some message or prediction or multiple messages and predictions that will resonate with you. And I'd love to see you on my social media pages. I absolutely hope that you all have a wonderful and fantastic January 2023, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.